Hey guys, it's Ashley from Westcott, and today I'm going to be going over 5 tips to help you get out of your comfort zone and grow as a photographer. So before I get started, if you're new to our channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications. That way you can be the first to know when we post new videos. Being comfortable with your photography is a great thing, but it's also important to know when to challenge yourself as a photographer. That way your skills can grow and you can also learn new techniques. Here are my 5 favorite tips to challenge yourself and help you get out of your comfort zone. Giving somebody else control of the photo shoot is one of my favorite ways to really challenge myself and really think creatively. A lot of times I'll choose to photograph things that I'm comfortable with. When giving somebody else control, they're going to pick things that I'm not used to and force me outside my comfort zone. So recently I did a shoot with Westcott where we actually asked their followers to pick every aspect of the shoot, down from the styling, what location, what gear to use, and even what prop to incorporate. I always love doing these type of challenges because it really forces you to think in a new way. So the hardest part about these shoots is I have to think of how to incorporate these decisions I would initially make and think how I would use that in my style of photography. This forces me out of my comfort zone and lets me look at things from a new perspective. This is just one example of how to let other people take control of your shoot. A more common example is actually letting your client pick the prop or the styling of the shoot. Often this will happen naturally as you become part of a larger team. Clients often have requests or you have direction from an art director, and it's a great way to practice. Changing your location is a great way to develop your style and gives you a lot of variety in your looks. Sometimes you might not even be aware of the places you continually go to for photography. So if you usually shoot in studio and don't usually go out on location, you can always try planning shoots that are outdoors. Or if you tend to shoot a lot in parks and gardens, you can always try a different location, like a city or a downtown area. Switching up your surroundings or your backdrop is a super easy way to add versatility to your photos. You can always try playing with new scenery that you initially wouldn't think would fit with your style and kind of work it into your vision. So lighting from a different direction is also a great way to expand your creativity. Lighting is something that's often very intentional. However, photographers can find themselves in the habit of doing the same thing time after time. The direction of your light may be the same in all your photos, and you can actually learn a lot by playing with new lighting angles. A lot of times, photographers are guilty of this without even realizing it, including me. A lot of the time, especially when working in studio, I like to place my light camera left, and then have my subject angled towards the light. So I usually do this on purpose. Since people often read photos like they read books from left to right, the subject's face will be the first thing they see. While I am aware that I do this, it's also important to know how to properly light your subject from any different angle. Changing up your lighting and trying new things is one of the easiest ways to grow as a photographer. A lot of the time I'll experiment with new lighting, especially when working on personal projects or in a test shoot. This way I know how to execute these techniques when it comes to paying clients. Just like adjusting your photography lighting or background, changing your light modifier is also a great way to grow. The type of modifier you're using can actually dramatically change the look of your photos. So if you're used to shooting with a small modifier, try a bigger modifier. This will actually make your photos a lot softer, or vice versa. It's also true when shooting with similar sized modifiers that the lighting patterns can be dramatically different. For example, shooting with a softbox versus an umbrella, the light spreads are going to be different. So if you love your modifier and don't want to use anything else, you can even play with lighting by changing things like diffusion or grids. If you add a diffusion, your light's going to be a lot more soft. Or if you want a more contrasty light, you can always take away that diffusion. Same with grids. You can control your light a lot with grids, and you're going to be using the same modifier. So a super simple way to get out of your comfort zone is to actually incorporate a new or unexpected prop into your photography. So a lot of the times if I'm in a creative block, I'll actually go to stores and just walk around, trying to find a new prop or something to incorporate into my photos. So bringing in a new prop can actually help you bring a story and character to your photos. So pushing your creativity by incorporating a prop can also help lighten the mood of the shoot, simply by giving the model something to interact with. So those are just some of my favorite ways to force myself out of my comfort zone and grow as a photographer. What are some of your favorite ways to challenge yourself on photo shoots? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching.